Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about happenings in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things are positive change for us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Oluchimi Japan. Savannah News TV. I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Yes, good morning, my viewers across the globe. I remain your regular host, Prince Olujimi Adekanle Lejoka, from Savannah News Television, live in our Toronto studio. As usual, we'll be giving you happenings in Nigeria and in Africa, and also across the world. Today is Saturday, the 5th of March 2022. I wish all my viewers a happy weekend. Having said that, we will jump straight into the real business of today. Paper review, and also we are bringing on this platform a radical lawyer, a human rights lawyer, an activist also. I'm talking of Barrister Tope Temokun. Barrister Tope Temokun, a human rights activist and a social crusader. He is one of the counsel, one of the lawyer to an activist, a world-renowned activist, Omoyele Sowore of the Sahara Reporter. And there's some incident that is going on, and here in the studio of Savannah News Television, we'll be bringing in Barrister Tope Temokun to come and throw more light on what is really happening about the case between Omoyele Sowore and Ned Nwoko, the so-called billionaire Nigerian businessman. Having said that, we will quickly go to the Nigerian newspaper of today, and we will be starting with the Punch newspaper of today. In the Punch newspaper of today, we still have it there on the headline, why Sowore's lawyer was arrested by police. That is coming from billionaire Ned Nwoko. We will all know why he was arrested by police. By the time we bring in the lawyer, his counsel, that is Barrister Tope Temokun, he will tell us more what really happened, why a lawyer has to be arrested and detained is absurd. And we will know from him actually. And so also in the Punch newspaper, we have where we say they say that in Ukraine, UK asks citizens to leave Russia. UK asks their citizens to leave Russia. Also in the Punch newspaper of today, Ohaneze celebrates Obasanjo at 85. makes him honorary member. That is to the Igbos. The Ohaneze honored him. He has been so good to the Igbos. In fact, there was even some caption that said that Obasanjo is an Igbo man because he has for his love for the Igbo people, right from his friendship with Kaduna Nzogu. They were very close pals. They were very close, very close. And right from that time, it has been a very romantic relationship between Obasanjo and our Igbo counterparts. Still there in the Punch newspaper, kidnapped Plateau monarch regains freedom after 1 week. Kidnapping. A whole monarch, that is a king. After 1 week, you can imagine what that king will have gone through. A whole monarch kidnapped for 1 week, held bound. And I'm sure his release will not be unconnected without paying ransom. That is for sure. They can't release him for free after 1 week. We are still on the Punch newspaper. Popular supermarket operator kidnapped in Kogi State. You can get the full story of the Punch newspaper. This also again in the Punch newspaper, viral voice notes revealed missing BRT passenger struggle with her abductors. That is coming from the brother. There is this news going on now all over that happened between a passenger who has gone missing right now and BRT, that is the Lagos what's it called, Lagos BRT, that is the bus transportation, the Lagos State government bus transportation. A young lady, Bamishe, boarded a bus from Chevron going to Oshodi, and that was all they could hear from her up to this moment. She went missing, and according to what we got from our correspondent in Lagos, she said she boarded a BRT from Chevron going to Oshodi. She was constantly contacting her friend while in the bus, as she was the only one in the vehicle, and she was scared. Then she took down the number of the BRT and sent to her friend. Smart girl in that. Later, 3 other people entered the BRT, 2 men and a lady. This made her a little calm, but she was still constantly contacting her friend. Later on, her friend called her and she wasn't answering or returning calls. Then her phone went off. So, where is safe now? Government official transportation buses are even no longer safe. Where is safe? That is a very tall question we are asking. We are asking from Savannah News Television. Where is safe in Nigeria? You enter private vehicle is not safe. You enter private bus from the motor park is not safe. You enter what they call sole, the one you go to the roadside and enter is not safe. Now you entered a government vehicle, a government transportation vehicle. It is not safe again. Smartness that the girl sent to her friend the number of that BRT, and she shared information with her friend. Nobody will have known that he got missing through the BRT. I will play a clip here where the brother went to the BRT bus station and they saw the bus that this lady entered. They saw the bus parked in the BRT yard. The driver is no longer in the bus. He has left. They didn't see anybody. They tried to trace the driver. They could not trace the driver. But thank God, these people got the lady in question who has been kidnapped now. We don't know where she is. Got all the details of the bus to her friend, and that is now where our security agencies has to swing into action. The driver of the bus, the number of the bus has been known, the bus has been identified. So now they have to make sure the management of BRT should produce the driver of that bus on that fateful day. And let us start from there and let us see what is happening. Which means kidnappers are working with government buses. Let me play you the clip now. Just kindly watch it, where the brother went to the BRT bus terminal and they identified the bus. They saw the bus through the registration number sent from the victim.
Mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ nìyí o, mọ́tò yìí ni o, wọ́n ti páàkì sínú ọgbà, wọ́n náà rí dráìvà mọ́ o. Mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ lélẹ́yìí tó wà látàjà tó lóun ń bọ̀ ní lóṣòdì o. Mọ́tò délé ọmọ ò délé o, mọ́tò lásídẹ́ǹtì àrọ́mọmọ́ o, mọ́tò sọnù o, dráìvà náà rí mọ́tò yẹn rèé o. Mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ lélẹ́yìí o, wọ́n máa wá bá mi ṣe jáde o, torí kò sí nǹkan tẹ́jẹ̀ ilé ìwúlò fún, wọ́n máa wá bá mi ṣe jáde fún mi. Owó ni mo ní kó wá lọ sí Èkó, mi ní kó wá lọ kú, wọ́n máa wá bá mi ṣe jáde fún mi. Mọ́tò rèé o, mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ lélẹ́yìí o, mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ nìyí o, mọ́tò yìí ni o, wọ́n ti páàkì sínú ọgbà, wọ́n náà rí dráìvà mọ́ o. Mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ lélẹ́yìí tó wà látàjà tó lóun ń bọ̀ ní lóṣòdì o. Mọ́tò délé ọmọ ò délé o, mọ́tò lásídẹ́ǹtì àrọ́mọmọ́ o, mọ́tò sọnù o, dráìvà náà rí mọ́tò yẹn rèé o. Mọ́tò tí bá mi ṣe wọ̀ lélẹ́yìí o, wọ́n máa wá bá mi ṣe jáde o, torí kò sí nǹkan tẹ́jẹ̀ ilé ìwúlò fún.
As you can see in that video footage, it's becoming worrisome. It's becoming worrisome. Because who will have thought that anybody can go missing in a BRT? Who will have thought that you can go missing in a government vehicle? Because according to the story, the lady was alone in the bus. 3 other people entered the bus with him in that same bus. She was alone when the bus carried her. But 3 other people joined. 2 men and a lady. Which means the BRT went and picked their own group. He picked the 3 of them, and the next thing they start hearing from the voice of that phone was struggling. They were struggling with the lady inside the BRT bus. They were struggling with her. Maybe they overpowered her and they switched off her phone. So we are following with keen interest. We want to know what is happening. We want to know what is really happening, and we are following it with keen interest. Yeah, from that story we now move to another one. Anambra community protest accuses monarch of land grabbing. You can get all that at the Punch newspaper today. Abuja Disco regrets blackout as power generating drops by 598.3 megawatts. That is still on the Punch of today. Beg Kwakwanso not to leave. Kano PDP chair tells Saraki. Makinde will be voted out in 2023. Ex-deputy governor Bolarumi saying that. Zamfara APC crisis. Matawale's kingsmen dump in for Marafa's faction. Big trouble for APC. Ukraine. China blocks EPL games on TV. Australia. South Korea power into Davis Cup finals. Australia opening, South Korea power into Davis Cup final. That is in Australia and Korea powered into Davis Cup finals. I am a crazy football addict who loves Ronaldo. That is coming from one Sule. You can get all those stories from the Punch newspaper. From the columns too, the editorial columns. This one is from Abimbola Adelakun, Minister Adamu, another constituted authority, can't take the heat. He can't take the heat. He hates truth. It seems that the Nance president gave it to him raw. So from the Punch quickly now, we have to move on to the Nation newspaper. Ukraine, 368 Nigerian trapped students drink cook with snow, ice. Drama as Erelu Okin shares petrol souvenir at party. I have seen the video gone viral. It's on my page. You can go to my page and check the video. Is there. It's madness. Who is this Erelu Okin of a person sharing petrol as souvenir? Petrol in cans. We are being shared in a party. In a gathering where there's this highly density area where people are gathered for party, you are sharing petrol. Who is this Erelu Okin for goodness sake? I don't know who is she. Let us peruse into who she is. Reaction has trailed the sharing of petrol as souvenirs during the installation ceremony of Chief Dr. Pa Chidima Ogbulu as Erelu Okin of Orile Kempta in Lagos. I know, an Igbo woman sharing petrol in a party. How about if there is somebody smoking in that party? What would have happened? Huh? You are sharing petrol, fuel. Can you see how our country has really degenerated to? You are sharing PMS, highly inflammable, in a party. In a party of thousands of people gathered. Musicians were playing, I saw it. He even put a sticker on the jerry can. Was sharing petrol about 5 liters or so. Sharing in the party. Where somebody can just strike, where even the instrument of the musician can even strike, ignite fire. Where somebody can even say, okay, want to smoke cigarette. Even 2 iron can even make an explosion. They're not thinking about that. This is just madness from this so-called Chidima of a human being. He says, Erelu Okin. Erelu my ass. Imagine. This is coming from Mercy Ahigbe's friend. Mercy Ahigbe cheated with my husband as a friend. That is coming from the wife, Olufunsho Asiwaju, the strangled wife of movie maker Kazeem Adeoti, ascribed to the media tour of Mercy Aigbe and her new boo. She alleged Mercy Aigbe had been sleeping with Kazeem Adeoti when her son was 5 months old. That is serious. Really? That is coming from the wife of Adeoti. Actually, I watched the video of Mercy and the husband, the new husband, where they were narrating and saying all sort of trash. I say trash because they are shameless, talking about she found love, she found this, and he's a friend to the wife of Adeoti. I don't understand. That it's true. They are not just dating; they have been dating for a long time. They only ice the cake by coming out to marry openly. Yeah, still on the Nation newspaper. We still have this on the Nation newspaper, coming from APC convention. Nwosu Okorocha's men make subcommittee list. Can you imagine? These are people that went to AA. Now they have come to make subcommittee list in APC. So how about those people that were in APC in Imo State that they refused to that stood in APC? Now you have brought somebody from AA and make them committee member for the convention. How do you want peace to reign in that party? When people that contested in AA are now making the list of committee in this in the convention of APC. How do you want the APC members in Imo State to feel? Would they feel good? The answer is capital no. That is where the party downfalls begins. That was how PDP own started, and it fell flat. Now APC is towing the same road. The same road. Yeah, from there, I think quickly, just take the last one before I will bring in Barrister Tokpe, who is our guest this morning here in Canada time, afternoon in Nigerian time. This one again is coming from the Tribune newspaper. Bandits kills 5, injure 7 in fresh Kaduna attack. They have been killing almost every day in Kaduna State. Killing every day in Kaduna State. Killing, and our security agencies, the governor has no answer to all this. Has no answer to all this. NDLEA files 8-count charge against Abba Kyari. We are still watching because we learned that the AGF has started the extradition process of Abba Kyari. We want to know whether we answer the charges here first before going to America to answer the one of Hush Puppy. This is a clear call. This is an indication that we told you that the offense committed for the drugs is more grievous than that of Hush Puppy. So if you are thinking it was arranging something, you can now see now Nigerians are even preparing him for that Hush Puppy because they prefer the Hush Puppy punishment over there than this one. To come and to go to jail in Kirikiri, it's better for him to go to jail in the US. That is the way out they are looking for now for him. He's soft landing into prison. What they are looking for him. IGP approved new dress code for women police. Two suspected kidnappers lynched to death in Plateau. That is good. That is good. That is a very good news we want to hear. Alleged defilement. We are acting movie script. That is coming from Baba Ejisha. I don't know what he means by that. Wike berates National Assembly for rejection of gender bill. We get all those stories in the Nigerian Tribune. Buhari arrives Abuja from Kenya. Ajala travel. Ajala travel. That is the only thing that has improved in Nigeria. Buhari is the only thing that has improved since he came to power. He himself. Every other thing, we have gone backward. More than 10 steps backward. Atiku, Sanwo-Olu, Abiodun, North Central governors felicitate with Obasanjo at 85. With this now, I will now get across to Barrister Tokpe in far away Abuja, I guess. Let's see, in far away Abuja, so I can have him on this program. Barrister Tokpe in far away Abuja, so I can have him on this program. Barrister Tokpe. Before bringing Barrister Tokpe here, I want to just give you a brief profile of this young radical lawyer. He's one of our lawyer in the shoes of Gani Fawayemi, in the shoes of Femi Falana. He's a radical human rights activist lawyer. He championed the case of Bukumi Ayodele, of the NSAS detainee who lost 3 months pregnancy in prison, and he got her freed after about 9 months in prison from October 2020. And also this same radical lawyer, he got the case of Kemishola Oguniyi. He came for the case of Kemishola Oguniyi, who was in prison in Ondo State, who was imprisoned by Ondo State government on the accusation of burning the APC secretariat, who eventually gave birth to a baby in the prison. This radical lawyer, Barrister Tokpe, he came all the way from Abuja and secured the release of this woman with her baby from Ondo State government jugular. That is to tell you brief of this man, lawyer Tokpe Tomekun. He is a radical lawyer we have to watch out for in Nigeria. He's coming as very fast to replace the likes of Femi Falana and Gani Fawemi. This same lawyer Tokpe also, he championed the case of the Dunamis 5. You remember the case of the Dunamis 5? Those guys that wore Buhari must go t-shirts to the church, and they were later arrested by the church and in prison. This guy went there and he secured their freedom. He's doing this. He did this on his own as a charitable whatever. He secured their freedom. So this was what Gani Fawemi was doing those days, and we have gotten another radical lawyer like that, and we are proud to say lawyer Tokpe Tomekun is from Ondo South of Nigeria. We are proud of him in Ondo South. These are people we are supposed to be eulogizing and be giving award. I mean, for bravery and for courage and for doing a humanitarian job. Also, he has a lot of cases that he has really handled and pro bono, and he got them freed. He is a radical lawyer. He's a radical lawyer, and I can recommend him to anybody. If you have a case that involve you and human rights abuse, contact Barrister Tokpe Tomekun. He is one of the counsel to Omoyele Sowore. I will try to reach him right now. I think he's on standby. Let me try and call him. We want to know what happened, and we want to hear from him on the Sowore saga. I think we got him. Let's see. I think we got Barrister Tokpe on the line now. I'm coming. I think Tokpe on the line. Okay. Barrister, good morning.
Yeah. Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, you are welcome to Savannah News Television live program. You are live now on Savannah News Television. How is Abuja this morning? I guess you are in Abuja.
Yes, I'm in Lagos. I just came to Lagos.
Oh, you are in Lagos. Okay, I know you are always jumping from one case to the other, cross-carpeting from state to state, fighting for humanity. Well, first of all, from Savannah News Television, we say thank you for all your gesture in fighting for the human rights in Nigeria.
It's my pleasure, sir. It's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you very much. Our main issue of bringing you here this morning is the worrisome situation about the case involving one of your clients. I'm talking of Comrade Omoyele Sowore of Sahara Reporter and the so-called billionaire Ned Nwoko. Because we learned that One of your colleague, a lawyer too, was has been arrested. Was arrested in the court premises. Please, what really happened? Can you give us throw more light on what is really going on?
Yeah, I think the issue of Ned Nwoko in this matter is just like a distraction. It's just like trying to paint an image of somebody having interpersonal issue with somebody. It is still about the politics of Nigeria. It's about the 2023 election that is coming up. Since Omolele Sowore had been given bail, given partial freedom, the which movement was limited to Abuja City, there was this kind of feeling on the part of the government of the day, particularly the APC-led government, that is the end of his agitations or his political participation or ambition. But because recently he made it known that he was going to declare, for presidency against 2023 election, I think it was a shock, to the federal government. And since then, the issue of how to rearrest Sowore had been on, because the matter he was facing trial for in Abuja, the treasonable felony, the judge that was handling that matter withdrew. The judge had been transferred to Calabar. So since then, there was no sitting on that case. So when the issue of Sowore declaring for presidency came up, there was this invitation that Sowore will be rearranged on the 1st of March, 2022. So now, before then, on the 20th of December, Ned Nwoko had written a letter to Savannah Reporter Media Foundation that there were some publications in their platform that he considered to be libelous.
Okay.
And he wrote to them, giving them a production notice that was going to go to court if those publications were not withdrawn.
Okay.
So from December till the end of February, there was no Sowore in the picture. All of a sudden, they just said they do a competition with the police that Sowore defended him. After his letter has been public domain, that he has written to Savannah Media Foundation, which is a different legal entity from Sowore. So when Sowore was in court of appeal on the 24th of February, policemen, apart from the fact that early that morning, there had been an attempt to attack him, which his vehicle was blocked along the court of appeal road in Abuja. Fortunately for him, and unfortunately for the attackers, he had gone ahead of them. He was not
inside the car
in his own vehicle.
Yeah.
That morning.
He sold a dummy to them. Yeah.
Yes, he was not inside the car. So yes, he was not. He escaped the attack. So, but the policemen immediately after the foiled attack, policemen in their multitude, they laid siege at the entrance of the court of appeal. People were surprised. What could be happening? This is court of appeal, Honorable Federal Court, where Nnamdi Kanu trial was going on.
Yeah.
Only for Sowore to come out around 4 p.m. That was when he was arrested. I was taken to Abatio. That is the former SARS office in Abuja. So he was with them from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. It was this lawyer who is currently under unjust persecution that went to Abatio together with some other lawyers to seek for Sowore's release. Sowore was released around 9 p.m. Sowore maintained, he didn't write statement. He maintained that he didn't commit any crime. He maintained that Ned Nwoko should bring out the publications. These are publications in Savannah Reporter. Savannah Reporter I have been in Abuja since 2019. I have been detained in this city without movement. How do you make me to be responsible for everything that comes out from Savannah Reporter?
Yeah.
If you think I am responsible, you can go to court.
Yeah.
It was released that Thursday night. The next day, Sowore called the commander because Sowore had dropped his number with the commander of that unit. He called the commander that if it was needed, he was available. Sowore's house in Abuja is not a hidden place. It's always everywhere. So the issue of arresting a lawyer because they say Sowore dropped him, it is unconnected. Sowore called him on Friday that if he was needed, he would come. And no invitation was extended to Sowore for rearrangement. The scheme, according to information at our disposal, the scheme was to frustrate Showore's presence in court on the 4th of March because Showore is facing a charge of treasonable felony. If the matter is coming up on the 4th of March and it's not available in court, definitely the federal government of Nigeria is going to apply for his bail to be revoked. If his bail has been revoked on the 1st of March, today, if Showore will not be on the run, he will be in prison. So these are some of the game that is on. So Showore said, look, I didn't offend this man. And he was with them and he reported and he came back home and on the 4th of March, he appeared in Federal High Court. It was the same marshal who was arrested and remanded in prison custody, who came from Savannah Chambers to appear in that matter. I went to join him in court. It was me and Marshal who were in court. And when we left court with Showore, the chief security officer of Federal Court is a policeman. We were together, we were exchanging pleasantries. So if Showore is running away from police, he will not be shaking hands with police in the Federal Court. There are somebody that is jumping in. From that Federal Court, which is a public place, an open place, policemen are always there. Showore moved directly to Women Development Center at the center of Abuja to do his presidential declaration. Only for them to now come on Thursday, for Friday, for one of the lawyers who went for his bail, Masha. I got it. They came for him in his house early morning. They came with invitation. So upon the delivery of the invitation, he told them he was going to follow them. They didn't allow him to go because ordinarily, if we have been invited, his duty will be to call his client, who is Showore, that look, they have invited us, let us go.
Yeah.
But they came from their office to Masha's, not even office, to his residential apartment. When they were there, Masha was just not to follow them. They didn't allow Masha to follow them. They reinforced. Like, it was not even an invitation again. I think somebody was dictating to them. Somebody was giving them a kind of dictate like somebody who is possessed and is being controlled by forces beyond his control. So they now came, they took Masha from that place, and they took him around 4 o'clock to Kubusha, an outskirts of Abuja, where the signboard of the court had dropped off for many years. It was on the ground there. And that was when it was arranged. And when they got there, they were waiting for the magistrate. Sir, for you to know that it is not ordinary court sitting. They were there for about 3 hours. That means that there was no life there. Probably the magistrate that was invited must have been somewhere. So they had to pick somebody. The magistrate had to come back to sit on that matter outside court hour. And around 5 p.m., this individual was arraigned. He applied for his bail. The magistrate declined bail.
Is it true? Is it true?
He said he received
Barrister.
in the matter before grade 1 minor area court.
Barrister.
He received ruling next week Tuesday.
Barrister.
For this individual to be remanded in public custody.
Barrister, is it true? Was it true that the jeep that brought the judge to that court, the number plate was covered, but we learned that jeep belonged to Ned Nwoko? How far is true?
When Masha was arraigned, I had to call a lawyer because I had already moved to Lagos. I called a lawyer to go over to that place. It was after the magistrate had finished ruling that I was declining bail that the lawyer go to that court. And I got it authoritatively. That vehicle, the plate number was covered.
Yes.
The decision was sent to me. The vehicle came to the court.
Yes.
I wouldn't say authoritatively because I don't have the papers of that vehicle.
Yes.
But the information at our disposal is that vehicle was brought by PA to Ned Nwoko. That vehicle is not court, it's not judiciary vehicle. It didn't belong to that magistrate. What was that vehicle doing in that place? What is the role of PA or any of the staff of Ned Nwoko, any jeep with covered plate number that does not belong to the magistrate? What would that kind of vehicle be doing in that place? The vehicle was part of all the arraignment and detention and remand and all that. But it's just a time. It's just a time out of many times. The time is going to pass. We know.
Okay.
So
Yeah. I know that you guys are up to the task. Well, I want to now. Your client Omoyele Sowore declared his intention to run for 2023, and he's still being confined to Abuja up to now. How do you think he's going to carry out his campaign? Is he going to campaign only in Abuja, FCT alone? That is the question. Here again.
When Sowore declared on that Tuesday, surprisingly and shockingly, people came from Bashi, people came from Bono to that declaration. People came from Calabar, people came from Delta, people came from Edo. So now, of all of the people who had the money in APC and PDP, who wanted to rule us, none of them even had the courage, even till today, to declare to run for presidency. They were still looking at the body language of Buhari. But Sowore, that is the mystery. And that was even the shock. That was where they were shocked beyond their understanding that we have already confined you to Abuja. We have killed your mobility. What are you up to? What are you people up to? Hope it's not there is something that's a game. We don't know. That was their surprise. But what Sowore is trying to exhibit is that, just like Awodo was saying, that the spirit of man knows no barrier. From the comfort of your room, your spirit can be projected to any part of the world. It depends on yourself. So Sowore is saying that, look, I have hope that whatever these people are saying, whatever confinement these people think they have used to restrain me here, God, Abacha didn't know he was going to go the day he went.
Yeah.
All the calculations, all the computations, all the permutations, everything, because the equation changed.
Yeah.
So Sowore is not going to wait for them to dictate. He's not going to wait for them to dictate how he's going to calculate or compute or carry on with the task of the destiny. That's what he's trying to do. And we are with him. He's going to campaign everywhere. He's going to campaign everywhere. And people are saying, people are talking about, he cannot win. He cannot have 1,000 votes. And I've told people that, look, Sowore is not a poor man. Sowore is not like an average person contesting under a piece of PDP who thinks he needs that power for his immediate needs and for that particular purpose. Sowore is I'm representing a generation. It is not just about me. This generation is challenging your generation. And we are saying either me or my generation are ready to take over. We don't want to be critics of the nature of those critics of the past that they say you can only criticize, you cannot rule. But we are saying we can. And that is what Sowore is doing. Forget about the number of votes. Somebody has challenged me that this crowd will not transform to vote. And I have told the person categorically, the only reason why this crowd will not transform to vote is because during election day, your party will come with Ghana must go naira, and they will buy all the votes on the queue. But we are saying we want to shake the narrative. We cannot give up because of that, because we know that the equation is going to change soon.
Yeah, Barrister. I want to ask you a very germane question here, because I know you are very close to your client, Omoyele Sowore, and both of you are radicals in quote. Anyway, I say radical, you know what I mean, activism and all those stuff in quote.
Yes.
Is Omoyele Sowore ready to make public his health history?
Omoyele Sowore is ready to make public anything.
Okay, because
he's ready to make public anything.
Because there is let us go straight now. I want to go straight to you now, to the point. I'm trying to drive to. There is outrage everywhere. Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu is aspiring to be president. Many people have been talking about his health challenges. He's not fit. He's not whatever. And we have put it upon ourselves, allies of Nigeria, that anybody that is vying to become the president of Nigeria should be able to present his medical history. That is the reason why I showed that question to you. Is Sowore ready to present his medical history to Nigerians?
Sowore is ready to do that, because the Sowore's agenda is not like Tinubu's agenda. Apart from the fact that Showore and many of us, we're already talking about the health of each of these individuals because of the experience with Yar'Adua, experience with President Muhammadu Buhari that finally occupying the presidency, who is always running up and down to treat one payment or the other, when note that we don't have able-bodied men, youth in Nigeria. So we don't think the experience is not salutary. The experience is not good for us. We have countries when you see their president, when they sit down, you can see an athletic-looking president, a medically fit president. It is not just about somebody who has occupied all the offices of this life that is fit to be president. So if we are already talking about the head of Tinubu because we don't want the bad experience of the past to repeat itself, anybody who's coming out, including Omoyele Sowore, will be ready. And I'm sure Omoyele Sowore is ready because he's not represent. His agenda is not like Tinubu's own. Tinubu's agenda is a personal agenda. Even when he said that he's contesting to rescue Nigeria, he has produced all the governors in the Western region and is also relying on all of those structures. We know them. We know their agenda. Most of these are our governors. Their agenda are personal. Their agenda are personal. It's to amass wealth and to expand their empire. But Omoyele Sowore's agenda is not personal. It's a generational agenda. Such individuals must not have anything hidden. So if today there is a call for Omoyele Sowore to present his medical history and present medical status, he's going to do that. And I'm saying it with open mouth. He's already talking about the health of another individual. Why will he to steal money when they are going to office? There are people that will not talk about those who are stealing. I don't know when those days said he was going to probe. When you see somebody who is talking about probing the other person, because he knows that if I'm going to probe you, the other person probably will probe me. If I'm challenging somebody's head, I know that my own head to be challenged.
Yeah.
So definitely I won't talk about that head if I know that I'm not going to be open with my own.
Yeah.
So whatever is ready, that is the foundation. That is the foundation. The foundation is the man that is already talking about the head of Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. That means he has already thrown his own head to the public domain.
Yeah.
Whatever that the public needs to be declared.
Yeah, you said so. Thank you very much. You have just you made a statement that we need youth and agile youth to lead the country. But if you we lost that call, Nigerian Factor. I think he's still coming back. Okay, you are back. Okay, yeah. As I was saying, I said, quoting you said we need an agile, a young man who is agile, who is strong to lead Nigeria. But it is unfortunate that even with the outburst of question mark on Tinubu's health, if you watch Tinubu's campaign train in the southwest, 80% of those following him are the youth who are supposed to be supporting a fellow youth like them for a better Nigeria. What do you think is responsible to this, that youths are the ones following all these old men, I mean, carrying them? Because if you see the voting pattern in Nigeria, the youth form the chunk of the voting strength in Nigeria. So if the youth can come together and project their own, I'm very sure the likes of Omoyele Sowore will have an easy ride to victory. So what is really responsible for this?
What is to be responsible for this is that it is not about age. Now, majority of the youth who have followed the campaign trail of Tinubu, their own ambition is not to have a better Nigeria for all. Their ambition is to grow up to become another Bola Tinubu. They want to grow up to become another Bola Tinubu here. Those who are in Ekiti, they want to become Fayemi. Those who are in Ondo, they want to become Akeredolu. Those who are in Osun, they want to become Aregbesola. That is their ambition. It is not. So that is why it is not about age. If we have an old man who is old, who does not fall into the category of youth, if that old man is responsible and is put to be credible to lead Nigeria, people will support him, because majority of the youth, they are just defending their own personal paths to grow to become this kind of people that we are castigating. Tinubu, majority of these people are like this because over the years people like Tinubu and his ilk, they have been able to corner what is meant for everybody. So within what they have cornered, they have been able to make all other people to submit and greed before them. They control these people with the power of money in their hand. And the orientation of an average Nigerian youth is to also grow up to have access, to have access to our commonwealth, to be able to steal enough, like some all of these people we are talking about, so that they too, they can now come out like Tinubu and be controlling everybody. They are not looking at, they don't have the courage or the likes of Shore. They are not thinking of becoming somebody like Shore, who will go to prison today, come out tomorrow, the next day is in prison. No. They have already given up. They have given up. And that is why when they begin to argue in defense of some of these their candidates, you vote for Nigeria. And that is why each time some of these things come up, I always remember the quote of this man, Topman. He said, I freed 1,000 slaves. He said, we have freed more. If only they knew they were slaves. If only they knew they were slaves. The children of MC Oluomo, they are schooling abroad. They are not in Nigeria. They are schooling abroad. They are the children of MC Oluomo here. Even before he goes flight, he goes family, children and wives. They are not in Nigeria. But majority of our graduates and those who have masters, they are so pauperized that immediately they are coming out of school, they want to go and pick the put of an average politician to either be a PA or a PA to an SA or an SA to a PA and all of that to be able to thinking that they can now climb gradually to now become one of these places. So the youth we are talking about is not just to be young. It's not just to be young. You don't say, I don't know what they were old now. They were old now in their own time. I don't know what they were not. I don't know was not a youth. But in tomorrow in the Western region, any of these criminals, it is his name they are using to deceive the people. Whenever they want to do anything that they go and wear, they go and buy Olowo's cap, they buy Olowo's cap, they talk about Olowo is negative, they talk about all of these things. They are still using you was old now. So it is not about it. It is about what is in your mind. Majority of our youth are criminal minded. They want to grow up and become some of these people that we are fighting.
It's Nigeria Network for you.
So one local government, useless local government chairman. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, Barrister Tope is a human rights activist, a radical lawyer, and I told you before, he is just in the shoes of Gani Fawayemi and Femi Falana. Yeah. He's in the shoes of Gani Fawayemi and Femi Falana, and we are proud of you, Barrister Tope. We thank you from Savannah News Television for your time this morning with us, and for the clarification. We thank you so well, and also from Savannah News Television here in Toronto, Canada, our regards to Omoyele Sowore. My regards to him. I tried to reach him. Tell him I tried to reach him this morning. I could not. His line is not going through actually, but express my regards to him, and we are proud of you. We are proud of you, comrade. We are proud of you. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, we have been talking to a human rights activist, a barrister at law, and a social critic. In person of Barrister Tope Temowo. Yes, I think I got the name right. Barrister Tope Temokun. He's from Ondo South Central District of Ondo State, and he's doing great exploit. It's a pride for the Kales and the Lajes, and he's doing great exploit. If you peruse his resume, he's a good lawyer, a good activist. I mean, a good human rights lawyer, and I can recommend him for anybody that is right or her right is being trampled upon. this young man will fight your case, and you will get result positively. Having said that, at this junction, we are calling it a day for this weekend, and we wish all our viewers across the globe a happy weekend. A happy weekend, and we say be safe. Know the type of vehicle you will enter. And if you are going anywhere, always have a third party you have to confine with. Use your phone, send messages to people. Oh, I'm a social boss. A matter of fact, if you are joining any vehicle, the first thing you should take note of is getting the plate number and the make of the vehicle you are boarding. Send it to 1 or 2 people and be giving them updates of what is happening in the bus throughout your journey. The lady they are looking for now in the BRT bus, if not for our smartness of sending message to a friend and sending his affairs to a friend, nobody will have known that he has been kidnapped or has been killed. And we don't know now in a government bus, in a government transportation bus like BRT. So please, this is one of the security tips we have to be imbibed in Nigeria. Wherever you are traveling, make sure you confine with 1 or 2 people. You are going to visit somebody, tell 1 or 2 people, I'm going to so place, to so person. This is the address I'm going to. Confine. A lot of things are happening. You don't even know who to trust, as I said. You can't trust your friend, you can't trust your mother, you can't trust your friend, you can't trust your father, you can't trust even father does not even trust his children. Mother doesn't trust his children, because we have been hearing a lot of stories. Because the rate that people are looking for money, I don't know. May God help us in that country. Good morning.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonde Olujimi Japo. Savannah News TV. Bemi Leke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Thank you, gentlemen and ladies. I'm signing out from here this morning. I wish you all, my friends, my viewers across the globe, a happy weekend. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube page on Savannah News Television. Thank you and have a blessed weekend. Bye for now.